I use a supplement with the bioflavonoid quercetin in a high percentage of my patients because the majority of my patients have some sort of allergic type condition. So anyone with allergies, histamine issues, absolutely needs to hear this information. As I say to all my patients, supplements are aptly named. They are supplemental to a foundational approach, like what I provide in my trilateral approach when we're dealing with adrenal fatigue. That said, I use supplements regularly in my patients to help expedite the healing process. And one of those common ones that I use is quercetin. Now, quercetin is a bioflavonoid. There are well over 3,000 different bioflavonoids in nature, and quercetin is one of the most common ones. Bioflavonoids have very low toxicity and are commonly known to have antioxidant properties, anti-inflammatory properties, antiviral, and other healing properties, and quercetin is no exception. Quercetin exists in a huge number of fruits and vegetables that we consume every day, but especially onions and apples, teas and berries and brassicas like kale, cabbage, broccoli, but even in nuts and seeds. It's also a common component of a lot of the herbs that we use in herbal medicine today. It is a ubiquitous substance in the environment and is very well tolerated. Now, the primary reason I use quercetin in my patients is to combat allergy. Quercetin is a mast cell stabilizer. And the mast cells are well known to be a key component of the allergic reaction because when they're triggered, it's those mast cells that release histamine, which is responsible for all the symptoms of allergy, including the itch and the swelling and the runny nose and the airway tightening, congestion, inflammation. So it's because of that mechanism, it's helpful for conditions of allergies and hay fever, contact dermatitis, atopic dermatitis, food allergies, even asthma. Allergy is an inappropriate immune response to a benign substance. It's really a sign of a pretty altered immune system. And this alteration to the immune system, this overproduction of antibodies to things, is a hallmark of the direct immune effects of stress physiology and what we call adrenal fatigue. Highly predictable and well documented. Basically a sign of a messed up immune system. Now, quercetin isn't the ultimate fix for allergies. The actual fix is repair of that stress response system in the adrenal fatigue so that the immune system's not overreacting to non-harmful things. However, I have found that controlling that allergic response in my patients definitely decreases the stress that these allergens cause on my patients, which helps to expedite that healing process. Reducing stress of any kind will help that process. So the interesting thing about quercetin is it also has numerous other beneficial effects on health in general, and also the dysfunctional physiology that patients with adrenal fatigue develop. It is a powerful antioxidant, and those properties cannot be overstated. Oxidative stress is a major component of the majority of the chronic diseases we deal with today, from diabetes to cardiovascular disease, even to cancer. Antioxidant status is crucial in the healing process of those with adrenal fatigue as well, and for the body to combat all the oxidative challenges from stress and chemical toxicity and more. Quercetin is also a heck of an anti-inflammatory, which is definitely an issue with adrenal fatigue patients. It's a direct antiviral on top of that. Quercetin also beneficially affects the enzymes that handle estrogen and testosterone levels, so it can be used to balance those out. It's been used in prostate and breast cancer because of those properties. Now, lastly, are the neuroprotective effects of quercetin. So the neuroprotective effects stem from those anti-inflammatory, antioxidant properties, but also by stimulating nerve growth factors, one in particular called BDNF. And it's those neuroprotective effects that help to rewire and heal the brain. A healthy brain is crucial to our ability to live a healthy and disease-free life, but it's also a key component of our stress physiology and has to be healed and rewired. And quercetin is one of the ways we'll accomplish that in my practice. Quercetin is safe and effective. In the medical literature, dosage from a couple hundred milligrams to 1 to 2,000 even. Now, quercetin might be only one particular piece of this therapeutic puzzle that we have to put together to heal adrenal fatigue and other stress-related conditions, but it is a key piece for sure.